This does not look good for me, does it?
What is up, guys? WP2. I don't know what the hell this channel is called. We're just going to keep it like that at the moment. Now, I honestly don't know why in the hell I'm covering this movie. Since I had to sit down through it, you have to also. Maybe that's why. I found it on Tubi for free and thought, you know what? Why not? Little did I know that RED's range of acting is similar to that of Great Khali's wrestling skills. Batista actually ended up being the star of the movie for me, and I should note that he was on the cover, yet appeared in the movie for a total of 10 minutes. And Ja Rule, I don't know why in the hell he's up there too. Anyways, I know you guys realize I haven't uploaded in 5 months. That is due to my schedule. I got a new PC now, and it's all good. I'm gonna make more videos on this channel now. More movie reviews will be coming. I am gonna do the Chaperone, 12 rounds, the rundown, the game plan, all those movies. There's a bunch of ideas I have, so yeah. Anyways, let's not waste time. Let's get into it. The movie starts off with notorious drug dealer Seth giving the riot act to one of his workers, who to me resembles Rob Thomas circa 1999. He failed to make good on his end of the deal and ended up being thrown into the river, effectively forcing them to drown because of the damn cinder blocks. They're trying to show how intimidating he was, and meanwhile, RVD, or his name in the movie, Bobby Kalinowski, was an everyday family man who was a landscape architect. He was just enjoying life here. Not for a moment, though.
It's Brianna!
Ah, the old drowning trick. The doorbell rings, and it's his new next-door neighbor, Clay. He wanted to invite Bobby and his wife, Dawn, to a little club downtown. Bobby wasn't feeling the club, but after his wife accepted the offer, he had no other choice. It was clear that Kalinowski wasn't a city person, and one thing to know is that the club owner was Seth, the guy in the first part of the movie. And Bobby was actually one of his biggest spenders, so they had a mutual relationship. Meanwhile, Seth's brother, and I kid you not, when I was watching this for the first time, I thought he was Orange Cassidy. He was told by his bro, Seth, that he's got to deliver an envelope. It was clear that the douche wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer nor the hardest working. He takes a little something something, and this caused him to go out and club despite the task at hand, and that was to deliver the envelope. Funny enough, the girls in the club weren't doing much for him, but he bumps into Dawn and suddenly felt an urge. She obviously wasn't interested because, she's married. Problem is, the guy refused to take no for an answer. Once Clay's wife made it back to the table, Bobby thought something was up and began searching. He eventually discovers the secret room and pounces. Ethan gets offended by the shove and gets out his pocket knife. Unfortunately for himself, he ended up putting it right through his abdomen and he's dead.
That's Ethan. That's Seth's brother. This is not good.
You know, if my next door neighbor killed someone, I'd be panicking because 1, I invited them to the club, and 2, it's a dead person. He made it seem like a computer broke. Oh no.
This is not good. This is not good.
Seth in a limo with a corrupt cop gets some news informing him to come back to the club, and he panicked upon realizing what happened and wanted to know who did it. Bobby watched on from a distance as Seth wanted his head. The four went to the police station for some questioning. Eventually, the officer let them go, believing it was self-defense, but despite this, Borders, Seth, still wanted some justice.
Son of a bitch!
You know, that's what I was going to do to my computer when watching this. Anyways, Bootleg Big Show and Big Bob were called into Boss Man's office, and he informed them to tell everybody on the streets that there's a $100K bounty on Bobby Kalinowski's head. In other places, Bobby and others were going back home when a couple of bounty hunters blocked their road, and it turned into a very thrilling car chase. Bobby decided to split from the team and meet up at a getaway spot. The others got away, whereas Bobby still had to escape the menacing gangs. Bobby ended up falling off a ladder after a leg shot, but they didn't claim him because the police were around. He reunited with the group, but told Clay that they must leave the car and walk back to safety. So big meet up with Walter White, and once he got the news that Bobby survived, he tore them a new one. As a group of 4 were walking in a parking lot, Omarion and others held them at gunpoint and called to confirm that they've got him.
100 G's.
That's right, bitch. So what you think about that?
Kalinowski tried convincing them of a diamond in his sock, but Omarion was quite skeptical. But after his
Stupid
friend told him to, he tried searching, but the whole thing flipped on its ugly head. They stole a red car and drove to the police station once again. The corrupt cop brought them in, and it was clear that he was trying to screw them over because he had a relationship with the drug dealer. Kalinowski wasn't interested in giving some officers his statement, so the corrupt officer brought them a cab. As they're riding with the driver, he's taken some outlandish roads to the destination.
Hey, you mind keeping your eyes on the road?
And somebody sent him a message to bring in the passengers at a location for the 100K. He made the excuse of pumping gas, but Bobby wasn't really happy about this. As the driver walked into the station, out emerged a bunch of guys seeking the cash. He chatted with one of them before Animal, you know who that is, that's Viscera, comes in. It turned into the dumbest fight ever. I mean, why didn't they gang up on him? Like, one by one, he's gonna kick all your asses. You're making it easy for him.
Back the fuck up!
Luckily for Bobby, he found a little opening and made the most out of it. Break the damn glass. So now that the 4 escaped, Bobby wanted them to go somewhere safe while he'll deal with some business. He was going to call in old debt. Oh, there he is. Bobby was interested in talking with him alone, and the girl even asked if he doesn't like women. She was pretty disappointed that she got rejected. Now, who was BR? He was a partner of Bobby's in the military, and once he heard that it was Kalinowski who they were after, he didn't want to take part. Bobby didn't like this, but BR reminded him that he's never even popped in here and invited him to dinner, not even once. Now, why did Kalinowski claim BR owes him? Apparently, he saved his life in the military.
Why don't you just get the fuck out of here before I collect that bounty myself?
Meanwhile, the crooked cop was being forced to give the Kalinowski's address. Why did he reveal it? Well, Seth was ready to go public with the officer's income. In the city, Bobby managed to reach a little park that ended up having some company. I saw Spike Dudley there. I saw freaking Tyler, the creator, David Alba. I'm not even sure which one. They were all out there to claim the bounty. And there's Ja Rule. Once again, he made the guys look like jobbers. Ja Rule got some in after they banded together, but then BR made his presence felt. He revealed that Bobby was set up, and this line, I couldn't stop thinking about it at night.
I took a bullet for you. I should have let you die out there. I took a bullet for you!
So basically, BR stabbed his best friend in the back. As they're kicking his ass, he had second thoughts and demanded Ja Rule, or as he'd like to be called in the movie, Razor, let him go. Now, for some reason, this scene got me laughing. It was the funniest part of the movie for me.
What? I changed my mind. Let him go. I said I changed my mind. Let him go.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck myself?
Yeah, I'm taking a minute.
Am I not speaking English?
I don't give a fuck what you speaking, you big goofy motherfucker.
Razor refuses to let him go, and so BR takes matter into his own hands.
Tell me to go fuck myself? I thought we were friends. What? You're sorry? Apology not fucking accepted.
BR took this as being even with Bobby, and despite Kalinowski leaving the scene, a biker ends up trying to cash in but fails miserably. Hey, at least he got a shot in. Bobby arrives at his house, and Clay was ecstatic to see him. So all was good. Bobby patched himself up. I don't understand. Why was this the most intense scene up to this part of the movie? Like, they made it seem like the craziest part. He goes to sleep and his wife is duct taped, shouting that the daughter's missing. She knew the exact location, and Bobby quickly stormed out to assemble his attire, his weapon choice, and vehicle. Also, it's the ponytail for me. So his daughter's trashing the guys, and I already think she's in the running for best character. She fooled one of the guys Home Alone style but was unsuccessful in escaping. Meanwhile, Bobby finally arrived, and the corrupt cop tried getting Seth to see things from a rational perspective. He insulted his brother Ethan, and Bobby, meanwhile, sniping people. Briggs the cop was still explaining things and how Ethan the brother was so sick of being in Big Brother's shadow, but he didn't want to hear it. Why is that? Because Ethan was actually his son. That's why it made sense for him to kill the daughter. Briggs, though, convinced him to not do it, but it was a swerve. And Kalinowski was here.
If my daughter isn't released in 5 seconds, the next shot goes through your head.
Ooh, scary. The war hero saved his daughter, Bree, and was ready to kill Seth, but after telling him to call his men off, let him go. Obviously, he demanded the two big guys go after them afterwards. Bobby hid Bree, and the bikers went searching. Kalinowski fought a bunch of the goons, and I assume one was Jake Roberts, but quickly realized it wasn't. There was an ankle lock, an armbar, but Big Bob attacked. Wait a minute, by God, it's Batista. I mean, BR. Seth discovers Bree, and his little henchman says to BR,
You really need that?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna need it. Not to be honest, I actually enjoyed this battle. It reminded me of a video game fight scene, you know? The final boss. I don't know, it just reminded me of that. BR went full animal at one point, but like a true heel, the henchman whose name was Marcus brought out a knife and it turned into just that. They started to stab each other, hell, bit each other. They were elusive and wise in avoiding the knife, but at a moment's notice, Marcus disappeared. Meanwhile, the 1980s called and they wanted their movies back.
Shut up! Trouble! Oh yeah, big trouble.
Seth got his ass beat but managed to recover and try grabbing the gun. It was unsuccessful though, and Bobby snapped his head off. Then, freaking Marcus comes in with momentum, only for BR to make the save with a clubbing blow with a lead pipe to stand tall. He finally got to meet Brianna and let Bobby know that he owes him. Father and daughter embrace to end the movie on top. Okay, what the hell was that? If you go search in the dictionary, the cheesiest movie, the cheesiest lines, the cheesiest acting, the cheesiest movie plot, you'll find this movie. What I find funny about it is the fact that Ja Rule's on the cover. He didn't even do a single thing except get upstaged by Batista. RVD was unintentionally the funniest part of the movie to me. I mean, that's how Van Damme is in real life. And plus, he's a wrestler. Wrestlers aren't known for being the best actors. The character, to me, fitted somebody like Batista. I think he would have nailed that role if it was him that starred in the movie. That's my personal opinion. But yes, there's a bunch of cringe lines, weird dialogue, weird acting, nothing new, nothing impressive. And like I said, this movie might be a waste of time to you, or it might be the most hilarious thing unintentionally. So if you're gonna watch it with the expectation to laugh at a bunch of the acting, the lines, all that stuff, the dialogue. Batista, he was the real star of the movie. He would obviously go on to bigger and better things, and I will definitely cover a lot of his movies on the channel, hopefully. So yeah, that's it for this video. Make sure you hit a 5-star frog splash on the like button, and perhaps the Batista bomb on the subscribe button. Peace, I'm out.